You're crying again, aren't you? Ah, Princess, don't try to hide your face. I know exactly what you look like when you cry. It's not embarrassing to cry in front of me, alright? Can I sit down next to you? I won't try to hug you yet, okay? I just want to sit down and talk. Why are you crying, love? Although, I have a feeling I already know. No, don't say it's nothing. It's clearly something that matters to you. I want to know everything about how you're feeling, okay? If you're happy, I want to be happy with you. If you're sad, I want to know why, so I can support you, so I can fix your problems. Don't be afraid. I won't make fun of you or laugh at you, no matter how silly your problems might seem. I would never do that. I take all your feelings very seriously, because I love you. I knew it. It's them, isn't it? You miss them. I thought we talked about this, love. They're not good for you. They're not good to you. You need people around you who love you, not whatever it is they do to you. You're safe here. I have no intention of ever letting you go back to those people. Here, give me your hand. I want to make sure you know how serious I am. I know it hurts, but you finally agreed with me, didn't you? After all these months of arguing, you finally said you would try to move on from them. You told me that you would try to be happy here with me, right? Do you really want to go back to them after everything they've done to you? Do you think they could possibly care about you the way I do? No, they can't. If they could, they never would have treated you that way, without the respect you deserve. They don't get it. They don't understand how you should be appreciated. When you hit rock bottom, none of them were there for you, were they? The people you thought were your friends all ghosted you. None of them replied to any of your messages, asking what they were up to, or asking to hang out and catch up, just for one day. None of them cared about how you were feeling. Not one. I was the one who reached out to you then. I was the one who filled the hole in your heart. I was the one who listened to you for hours on the phone. I was the one who supported you. And when you were feeling better, and you reached out to them again, it was like they didn't even notice you were gone. They pushed you away when you needed them, and they only included you when you weren't inconvenient to them. Don't you understand why I hate them? Why I can't stand to see you treated that way? And your family. I know they have their own problems, and I know you still love them. But they're not good for you. Don't you remember how you used to dread going back to visit? Even if just for a weekend? Don't you remember all their inconsiderate words? Their stupid, careless assumptions, the way they assumed they knew everything about you, when really they had no idea what you were going through. The way they judged you for not being good enough for them, even though you were trying your best. All they ever did was hurt you, over and over and over again. I can't stand it. I can't stand to see you go back to them. That's why I won't let you go. Not now. Not ever again. After all that, do you really think they care about you? Would you really prefer to be with them instead of with me? No. Shh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be so harsh. I know you still love them. You're too kind to hate them, even after everything. But they never loved you like I do. Like I've proven to you that I do. You know that deep down, don't you? No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You've been taught to accept that that's just the way they are. You've been conditioned to be treated that way. That's why it's been so difficult for me to convince you that you're worth more. That you're worthy of being protected. You're used to being put down and stepped on by them. That's why you want to go back, isn't it? Even if the way they treat you is cruel, it's familiar to you. I know that. You only miss them because you're used to the pain they cause you. But that's why I needed to rescue you. Because you're worth more than that. Worth more than just being someone else's punching bag or convenient place filler. I saved you. I brought you here, where you're protected from all of them, whether you like it or not. Here, with me, all you need to do is be yourself, because I already love you exactly the way you are. I love you for you. I'm showing you what it means to truly be loved. Yeah. I'm showing you, and I'll keep showing you how it feels to be really cared for and protected. Because that's what you deserve. You don't need to be strong all the time here. I'll protect you from everything. From other people's stupid, cruel statements. From their stupid expectations. From the stupid things they push onto you without even asking you how you feel about it. As long as I'm here, no one who's ever hurt you will be allowed anywhere near you again. Okay? You're safe now, with me. I'm the only one who will always be here for you. You understand that, right? I can see in your eyes that you do. I know that you can't help missing them. But you know that this is what's best for you, don't you? I know it's hard to understand when you have so many feelings swirling around inside of you. But trust me. Just trust in me and my decisions. Trust that I know what's best for you. Don't think too hard about anything. Just leave all the painful things to me. You'll see soon. You'll see that this is exactly what you need. You'll realize that this is where you really belong. You'll understand that you don't need them. You don't need anyone else. All you need is me. I can be everything for you. You get it, right? There you go. That's right. You understand. You'll be happy here with me, won't you? You won't resist me anymore. You won't cry over those worthless people anymore. Here. Let me wipe your tears away. Your pretty face is all wet. I just can't resist. You look so vulnerable and soft right now. All I want to do is protect you. Can I give you a hug? Nothing weird, I promise. I just want to hold you for a little while. I just want you to feel my arms around you and to know that you can rely on me, that you're safe. There we go. I knew you'd understand. Even when I was making the plan to kidnap you and hold you here, I was a bit worried that you'd hate me and never forgive me. But another part of me knew that you're so forgiving, almost too forgiving for your own good. You always try to see the best in people, even after everything. You always treat them with kindness, even if you're the one who ends up getting hurt in the end. You're always sweet, even to people who don't deserve it. Even to people like me who can't help being jealous and possessive. To the point where I can't stand to share you with other people. And I knew that if I could keep you long enough, you would be loyal to me. And that's why I fell for you. And that's why I had to protect you. Because the world is too harsh, isn't it? It would only keep hurting you again and again until you broke. I had to keep you safe. Your cute smile, your bright laugh. I had to protect those things, right? 'Cause eventually, if you weren't saved, someone would have stolen them from you. Someone would have pushed you past the breaking point. They would have taken happiness away from you. And your heart would have gone cold and bitter. I couldn't stand watching that happen to you slowly over the years, becoming jaded and bitter. I couldn't stand seeing other people steal your smile away from you. I've told you before, but that's why I did all this. And now, you're mine forever. Nothing bad will ever happen to you, ever again. No one will ever be able to take you away from me. I'll be here to protect you from everything out there that might try to hurt you. Everything is going to be alright now. You'll see. I'll take care of you for the rest of our lives. Our lives together are going to be so perfect. Every day will be like a painting. We can wake up together. I can make you breakfast in bed. You like my cooking, right? You haven't complained ever since you started eating on your third day here. I've been doing my best to make the things that I know you like to eat. On the days when I have to leave the house, you can see me off at the door and give me a kiss goodbye. We can miscommunicate about who's supposed to be doing dinner, and I can come home with takeout and find out you've already cooked. Do you like cooking? I actually don't know. I feel like I never did see you cook. It's alright even if you're not good at it. If you made it, I would happily eat it. We can watch a movie, have a home date, go to sleep side by side. We'll be so happy. You won't have to worry about anyone abandoning you or asking you for things, or taking advantage of you. You'll be so safe that your biggest problem will be boredom. And I swear I'll do my best to make sure you'll never get bored. If you just accepted my love, accepted this house as your home, everything could be so good. But still, you want to let your family know that you're okay. You're worried that they're worried about you. Your family. Again. I've tried really hard to make it clear to you they don't care about you. They never did. Why can't you see that? Even though that might be true, you still think they're your family. Why isn't this enough? I've already told you everything. How much I love you. How dedicated I am to making your life perfect. Doesn't the life I was telling you about sound great? Why do you keep insisting that you need more? Why can't I be enough for you? You're everything to me. I don't need anything or anyone but you. All I need is your love. So why can't my love replace everything for you? I love you more than they ever could. So why do you still need them? I've given you everything you could possibly ask for, haven't I? I've taken care of you. I've paid attention to all your interests and your needs. I've protected you from people who are trying to hurt you. I think of nothing but you all day, every day. But still, you're thinking about other people. What about me isn't good enough? What do they do for you that I don't? They won't take care of you like I do. Do you think if you go back to them now, that they'll suddenly change? That they'll love you more than I do? You're all I think about, all I care about. I need you to stay with me. I can't lose you. I need you to love me. I mean, if I don't have you, then I'm all alone. I need you to stay with me because otherwise I have nothing, right? If you leave, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to live without you? Don't you remember what you said the other day? That you thought maybe you could try to be happy with me? I thought you were finally coming around. I thought you finally realized that we could be happy. Happier than we could be anywhere else. Isn't that enough? Don't you want to be happy? Please, tell me you won't leave me. Tell me that I'm enough for you. That you don't need them. That you You don't need anyone but me. Tell me I'm the only one you want. Tell me you'll always be here for me. Do you want me to do something differently? Change something? Do you want me to change myself? Maybe you don't like me enough. Just tell me. I'll do it. I'll do anything for you. I'll be whatever you need. Just don't ask me to let you go. I can't do that. That's the one thing I can't do. You say you don't want to hurt me, that just because you still care about them, it doesn't mean you can't also care about me. But you don't understand. You just don't get it. Just you saying that hurts me. I need to be the only one for you. You don't need them. You can't. You have me. They'll just take you away from me. You don't want that, right? I'm the one who loves you the most. I'm the one who will always be there for you. Really? You mean it? You're not gonna leave? You promise you'll stay? Thank you. Thank you. I needed to hear that. I get so panicked when I think about you leaving. I need you to stay with me. Losing you is the one thing I don't think I can stand. I'll be better, I promise. I'll do my best to fulfill any one of your wishes. Anything you can ask for. I'll give you everything I can give. Just don't leave me, please. I shouldn't have let you see that. I'm sorry. I came in here to comfort you, but I ended up being the one who needed to be comforted. I didn't mean to get upset. I need you to understand, right? You understand, right? Can I hold you a little closer? I need to feel you in my arms, to know that you're here with me. I'll be everything you need. You won't need them anymore. I'll make sure of it. You'll see. All I have to do is show you how much better it is when it's just us. I can still be enough for you. You'll stay with me forever, right? You're mine, right? As long as you're mine, I'll make sure you feel completely happy. I'll make sure you never feel like you need anyone else. You'll love me so much that you'll forget about everyone else. And all you'll think about is me. Just like how all I think about is you. We don't need anyone but each other. That's all we need. I'm sorry. I freaked out a bit on you, didn't I? I probably scared you. I've been trying so hard to keep it under control. It's just, I love you so much. It's hard to keep all my feelings inside. I was supposed to be making you feel better. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. The last thing I want to do is scare you. Because, in this scenario, it's hard to trust me, right? It's hard to believe that I would never hurt you, even though it's the truth. I know that, so I've been trying so hard to build up your trust. I don't want to set that back now. Don't be scared. Just forget about all of that. It's hard seeing you crying and sad, and knowing that it's because of them. It makes me sad because you're sad. And it also makes me sad to know that I'm still not what you need. It hurts. But I'm trying to be strong for you. I know I'm not perfect. I have my flaws. Sometimes I get carried away with things like this. But you believe that I'm trying, right? That I really want us to be happy together here. Thank you for trying to comfort me. I know you would do the same for anyone else. You're too kind. I'll try not to get upset like that again. I don't want to make you feel pressured by my feelings. Can you forgive me? Thank you so much. I'm so happy you don't hate me. I promise I'll do better. I'll be better for you. I'll help your life become perfect. I know it's hard to adjust to only having one person in your life when you're used to having many. Even if those many were bad for you in the end. You're allowed to grieve the family you thought you had, the friends who you thought cared about you. As long as you recognize that, in the end, I'm the one who's right about what's best for you. I'm the only one who really cares about you. The only one who truly has your best interests at heart. I can be your best friend, your new family, your love. I'll be everything for you. I don't deserve you, but I'll be good. I promise. I'll make sure you never feel scared or alone again. We'll be happy here, just like we're supposed to be. The outside world is nothing but distractions, right? We don't need those things intruding on our peace. All you need is me. I'm so grateful that you're mine. Perfect. So perfect. I'll try to be as perfect as you deserve. No one else will love you the way I do. No one else will understand you the way I do. As long as you're with me, you're safe. You're protected. You're loved, okay? As long as you have this house, you do belong somewhere. No one can take that away from you. You always have a home. You always have a place to come back to. A family that loves you. A friend who wants to spend time with you. And a love who adores you completely. I'll provide everything you need. You'll be so happy that you'll never even think about wanting to leave again. You'll forget about everyone else, I promise. You understand? I'm so happy. I'm so glad you're starting to see. You'll really try to be happy with me. You'll really trust me. Thank you. That means so much to me. As long as I have you, and as long as I can keep being there for you, we'll have everything we need. I know it's been a difficult time, and I know it's been hard for you to adjust. There's so many things about normal life that you miss, right? You haven't been outside in weeks. There aren't even windows in this room because I was so worried about you trying to break them open and hurting yourself. I know that's not healthy. This was never the long-term plan. I was never gonna keep you in just this room forever. This whole house is for you. I really want you to think of this place as your home, Mia. I was so worried that you would never come around to my way of thinking, but now you're starting to understand what I'm trying to build here for the two of us. You've been so good for me, so obedient. You haven't even tried to escape once because you know deep down that this is what's best for you. I should reward people who behave well, right? I always meant to make your life here feel as normal as possible. I don't want you to be unhappy. And I know that forcing you to live such a restricted life would make you miserable. So, as you build up my trust, as you prove that you really do want to stay here with me, I'll give you presents, okay? A little more freedom, a few more steps to normalcy. Soon you'll be able to go to the kitchen and cook and eat whenever you want, even when I'm not home. I'll set up a special computer for you to watch YouTube and TV. I know you can only read so many of these books before you get sick of it. I'll even give you a phone. Modified, of course, so you won't be able to call anyone, but I'll have it set up with my credit card, and you'll be able to order things online and listen to music. I want to give you all these things, as long as I can trust you completely, as long as I can know for certain that you'll never betray me, as long as you'll be mine. For your reward today, you were so kind to me, so good. Would you like to go out to the garden today with me? This house has a nice backyard. There are chairs and a table on the deck where we can sit together and enjoy the garden. Maybe have a meal together. There are a few fruit trees that I'm looking forward to picking with you once they ripen. It's even more beautiful when the peonies start blooming. I'd like to look at them together with you this year. I know you must miss the feeling of the sun on your skin, the fresh air, the wind. It's not healthy to be cooped up inside all day, and I never do anything to hurt your health. Plus, it has an effect on your mental state too, and your happiness is my happiness. I want to let you outside. I want to give this little bit of freedom to you. And maybe this will take your mind off of other, more stressful things. As long as you won't try to run or shout for help, we can do this together and have a nice time. Does that sound good? Good, I'm glad. See? We can come to an agreement. I'm a reasonable person. I don't want to make you unhappy. I want to make you happy. I want to see that beautiful smile every day. As long as you stay here with me, everything will be perfect. That sounds much better than going back to those horrible people, doesn't it? I know. Shh. Don't think too hard. Just... That's right. You're being so good. I know you are. So good. Don't cry. Here. Let me wipe your tears again. I'll be here for you, no matter what. You're so good for me. So sweet, so kind. Do you want to stay here and calm down a bit? Or do you want your reward now? Some fresh air might cheer you up and take your mind off everything. Okay, sounds good. Let's go outside and get out of this dark room. It's sunny outside and it's a nice temperature. It sounds nice to go and sit on the patio for a bit together with me, doesn't it? I want to reward you. I want to make sure that you know that as long as you follow my rules, I'll treat you better than anyone else ever could. I know you won't try anything bad because you love me, and I'm always watching you. Don't worry, love. I'm never gonna let you go. As long as you stay with me, you'll have everything you could ever ask for.